Hey, what is going on, guys? It's the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video to talk about some Pokemon video game news. It was reported a couple of days ago about Pokemon, and a lot of the games that are coming up are coming out, towards the end of this year and the beginning of next year. Obviously, the Pokemon Snap is coming out not too long, in a couple of months, but now we're getting our ways to the next games that they're going to have out very soon. And the first two batches they announced were the Gen 4 remakes on Nintendo Switch, Shining Pearl and Bright Diamond. Brilliant, yeah, whatever. But I was looking at the graphics because it's coming out late 2021. And I mean, for the Switch, I mean, it is probably downgraded a little bit from the ones that they're coming at. Well, no, they actually no. But when you see it in the first person view when you're like about to catch the Pokemon, it actually looks really cool compared to what we've seen in the last games. But then when you're like walking around, it's kind of got more of like a pixelated like version, I guess, of what it would look like in a modern setting from the original games. So they got that going for it. So it's quite interesting. See what's going to happen with these type of games. The transferring and all that. That's going to probably come in to effect. It doesn't seem like they decided to change any of the clothes of the characters. It seems like they're all the same. Very, very simple remake compared to the previous remake of the Hoenn Regent. Very soon. I mean, they're getting close to the end here. I was I mean, yeah, this was 11 years ago, but the gens, man, like the generations of like the game consoles. This was on a DS. This gen was on a DS, and we're like only two away from the Switch. I mean, like. That was like eventually, like, I mean, are they gonna remake the games in the Switch like 20 years from now? Like, I'm like, damn, they're getting there with it. So it looks promising, and it looks like they have story modes. I personally wish they would just do more with them, so we can travel to more regions in the games, but. This game, it looks good. It definitely probably better than the one we have. I think there's a lot of things more that we should be able to do in these games that they limit each other with. And we'll see where this goes. Especially with the DLCs and stuff too. So then the next game that they're coming out, which this won't come out until early 2022, and that is this RPG game which is called Pokemon Legends of Arceus. And this is a quite interesting development. This is not a remake, this is not like a direct remake game like the the other games, and it's not a direct remake of a retelling of the Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee games, which were kind of based off of the storyline of Pokemon Yellow, but obviously reimagined. And then, of course, obviously the mechanics were changed to be more like Pokemon Go, which was dumb. Pokemon Legends of Arceus seems more like a console-driven game for Switch, where all these other games You know, at least from the trailer, the way I have seen the trailer. All these other games that have been done for the Switch that are Pokemon games, you know, the Sword, the Shield, even Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee were, you know, kind of driven more for handheld. This Pokemon Legends of Arceus seems more like a game that actually you would actually probably want to do on a console, like an actual television settings. I'm sure you can still do it on the handheld as well too, but it feels more like a game that you would play on a console. So it's quite interesting too because it feels more. It's an RPG, but it's also, you know, they're gonna have Dawn and the boy guy. It seems like from Gen 4. I forget what his name was. Yeah, we don't remember the Paris guy. But they're gonna be in different clothes. Now, I kind of have a problem with that, and also because the starters too. The starters are different. Like they basically mixed around the starters. Like they got Cyndaquil as the fire, then they got which is Gen 2. Then they got the Gen 3, or they got Oswil, who was the I believe that was Gen 4, right? That was Gen 4. No, that was not Gen 4. That was Gen 5. I'm sorry. That was Gen 5. Gen 4 was Piplup. I don't know why I mixed that up. And then for the grass, they got the one from the Alos region, the owl one. So they're already mixing up the starters. So that's really kind of weird. So for an RPG, and it looks really good, but I am kind of disappointed that they're doing the Gen 4 characters for the Legends of Arceus. Like, if it's an RPG, because it feels like kind of like a Dragon Ball Xenoverse type deal for Pokemon, and I want to create my own trainer. You know, change the clothes, create my own guy. You know, not just, you know, pick from a female and a guy default character like they're doing in Pokemon Legends of Arceus. I think they should let us choose either choose the trainers like from every generation, or even like unlockables like of legendary characters, like, you know, characters from the television set, or, you know, let us just design our own characters from scratch. You know, do we have that up? Hold on. No. Dang it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, about this. So for Pokemon the Legends of Arceus, again, it just feels like they kind of missed the boat on this one. You know, like, why aren't we be able to pick our own characters? Why are they mixing up the gens of the starters? Like, Bowling, Cyndaquil, and Oswil. You know, or Rowlif, I'm sorry. Rowlif, Cyndaquil, and Oswil. You know, because some of these are recent stars. I mean, like the Rowlet, who is the he was the Pokemon in Ash's team for the Alos region. Like he just came out, and we're using him. Like, Cyndaquil is kind of cool. But, like, you know, like, it's like, why are they mixing them up? Like, isn't this supposed to take place in Gen 4? Because, I mean, you're using the Gen 4 characters, Dawn, and the boy choice. I mean, I feel like they missed the boat on this. I mean, why can't they just take a chapter out of Xenoverse's whole playbook and just have you create your own character or pick your own default character? Out of everyone. I mean, because again, they're mixing up the starters anyway, so I don't see why this is a thing here. For the Legends of Arceus. I mean, come on now. I don't understand this. That's my take on that, because it's like what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You know, with some of these Pokemon, they're mixing them up. They're doing like an RPG, and it looks really good, with the battling, hands-on. You don't actually do the but you actually, just battle them like as you're walking. You're literally battling them as you're walking, in the RPG, which I think is really good. But I just think, this whole default trainer bullcrap, thing needs to end. I mean, we've been doing this whole default trainer crap for years, where we just pick a boy or a girl, and that's the default setting from that region. And especially in a game like this, you don't have to rely on that. You can just pick all these different characters, or you can do a creative character, from scratch. Yeah, man, it's very disappointing on this. Hopefully they make some changes to this. But I'm definitely interested in the game. I'm curious how much this one's going to cost, because this one's obviously going to be put more time in than the remakes are, because it's an RPG. It seems like it's being more developed. And obviously the graphics are much better, because they're not remaking something. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be based off of Platinum, or if this is just going to be its own thing, because again, there's starters involved. There's different starters from different regions involved. So it doesn't seem like it's one of those type of games where it's based off of the continuity of the other games. So I'm wondering if this is going to be like a game where you can transfer stuff over too from the remakes or the games previously from Sword and Shield. Because I think this is supposed to be its own non-canon thing, or it's supposed to be a different timeline altogether from the new remakes. So yeah, I don't know. I am excited what Pokemon's coming out with, and I'm going to see what they're going to do with these DLCs and whatnot, and we'll see where they go with this. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the remakes for Diamond and Pearl, as well as this new Pokemon Legend Arceus game? Maybe again, we're probably catching Arceus in this game, so that's another thing too, is you can't transfer that over. So yeah, it'll be intriguing to see where they go with this one. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate, if you like to video my videos, please subscribe. And that's about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku Maverick. Peace.